be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome, everyone, to Huntington, West Virginia, Jones C. Edwards Stadium, home of the Marshall Thundering Herd. The Bears will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Marshall's offense will go to work first. Hey, guys, we talk about how tight ends are a quarterback's best friend. Boy, this guy may take friendship to a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's so nice to have a guy that the size, the athletic ability, and here's why it's always so good. Jesse, what do you want to do, man? Put a linebacker on him, put a safety on him. Nowadays, these guys can win, and it just really makes offense so much easier to run, and it goes pretty smoothly.
Yeah, you're right. This guy is a matchup nightmare. And it seems like every week, defensive coordinators go in, and they don't respect his athleticism, and it ends up burning them. They're going to find out the hard way today. If they try to play him and match him up with linebackers and safeties, this dude makes defenses look silly.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Turner. Makes the grab.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He's going to run it. Oh, better look out.
These guys aren't human. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Trying play action. Stands in and takes the hit. He's got it inside the 15. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Thundering Herd was stuck with some tough field position, but now a chance to get a drive going. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that is not ideal. 1st and goal, obviously, to take a big sack. But when you're in this area and you create a little bit more space, now I have more opportunity to throw the football, spread you out, maybe even quarterback run game, too. It gives me a little bit more space to maybe do some damage in these next couple plays.
Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Corner showing press. They want to be physical here. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And it's hard to imagine starting a game any better than this defense has. 2 sacks on the opening drive of the game. Something that they pride themselves on. If they get you in these types of situations, they can pin their ears back and get after you. They've got multiple guys that can be a factor when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You're seeing that very early here in this game.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll return it. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. So Missouri State's offense will go to work for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
And the Bears come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Clark wants to throw. They're working that left side. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of 1st downs. Now out close to midfield. Quick strike complete. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And the try is no good. So after the missed kick, it's still 3-0. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34.
And just not enough leg on that kick. You see it just gets knocked into the crossbar.
Got the 1st down and still on his feet. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's got an open man. Oh, there's an alley on the left. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Under fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Yeah, I just feel watching this offense, they need a big play. They need their confidence to get going, get the mojo going, considering they really struggled their last time out. They just don't seem to have figured it out quite yet here in the 1st quarter.
They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the break, and Marshall is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Clark to fire. Right on the money. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And the Bears will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the 1st time tonight. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the 1st play of this drive. To the air on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Allen. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Turner. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. The official says no good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Turning on the Jets. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Power football with the run. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Here comes the heat. And he's left with no option but to throw it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Clark wants to throw. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. And the Bears send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. Quarterback gets enough. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. You open a drive like that and the entire playbook opens up on 1st down from the 44. He'll do it himself. Breaks the tackle.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football. That time on the option play, I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Got it behind the line. It's Payne. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Short gain on the play before he slides.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Turner. Pressure coming. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Marshall will be forced to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. So here comes the Missouri State offense. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like, you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. You got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Bears line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Release to the back. Makes the catch. It's Joyner. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll try the run. Jukes his way for more. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Huntington. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
Here's the pressure. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Clark to fire. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Turning it on. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bears!
Well, in the modern era of college football, you're seeing more and more athletic tight ends, like what you just saw right there. The defense had no chance covering that guy down the field. He makes them look silly on his way in for the long touchdown.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over that field like Bevo in the pregame.
Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Turner. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's a heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
They've got the screen set up. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Thundering Herd needing a ton of ground to get it to that 1st down marker. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Marshall will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Clark wants to throw. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And giving up. Sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
It's complete to the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They'll try to pick up this third down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. Still running at the 40. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The Bears with the 1st and 10. The give to the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentage.
There he goes. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
And the Bears have it with a 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you got to bow up. Nice job on the 1st down, stop him. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Clark to fire. Gets it out fast. Touchdown Bears! And that one will give them the lead.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And with the extra point, they're up 14 to 10. They took it 64 yards right down the field. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the chute. Quick toss to the right. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Harmon. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver.
Wide open spaces. The 20. Touchdown, Hurd! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the 1st game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The run from the shotgun. Oh, a lot of space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Guys, it is Marshall carrying the lead into the quarter break. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Clark wants to throw. Got a man. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late. They're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Bears are flying down the field. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. Keeps looking downfield. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A field goal attempt from this spot would be 52 yards out. A few yards on third down would make it easier. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Lots of running room. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Bears back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. It's a seam wide open. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
You can hand it to him, you can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? Finding ways to get him the ball.
Touchdown, Missouri State! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space on the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the fourth quarter.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Turner. That's caught, it's Turner. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quickly out to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Marshall might go for a big play here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He gets it past the chains, and it'll be a first down for Marshall.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in. And that is a good sign for this offense.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Great job in coverage by the defense. He just had nowhere to go with the ball.
Marshall will be forced to punt.
Number 93 on to kick it away.
Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Clark to fire. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Joyner. Gets it out to about... Yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. He's got it. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. To the air on first down. Caught. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri State!
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Turner. Makes the grab down the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Marshall quick to the line.
You know, I think at this situation in the game, trailing like they are with only a couple minutes to go.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Rush is on him. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that first down marker. Fourth down coming up. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Great place to start for this offense. The give from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. On the move, it's Joyner. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a third down stop.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. He boomed it through a 50-yard field. A strong, methodical